Alton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizzas such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
this is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics are pleased to welcome new providers to our Carmi Family Clinic on Oak Street. Jamie Jacobs is a family nurse practitioner that not only calls White County home, but has 5 years of critical care experience. Also new to our team, internist Dr. Brett Schwarm has decades of expertise in providing adult and pediatric care. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic has you covered. Plus, don't forget, weekend walk-in clinics on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. It really is all about your health at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic.
Valpo Home Furnishings has been serving the area for nearly 30 years with quality furniture, appliances, and bedding. Their goal at Valpo Home Furnishings is to give you a great selection of home furnishings, appliances, and bedding at a great price with outstanding hometown customer service. If you're in the market for new or updated furniture, appliances, or bedding, check out the selection at Valpo's, 103 East Main Street on the south side of the square in McLeansboro, and visit their website at valpohomefurnishings.com.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome here to Rich Herron Gym, where it will be Ranger basketball here tonight. The Benton Rangers will be taking on the Vandalia Vandals, Billy. Be interesting to see how things go here. Benton Rangers come out last night. They played pretty good. Both these teams are 1-0 heading into tonight's contest here.
Yeah, round two of 5. So Coach Weinmiller got his, 200th?
200th coaching win. What a nice honor for him.
Ranger win. So.
And Reese Johnson went over 1,000 points.
Yep.
So had a couple nice momentum things for the Benton Rangers last night. Somebody I seen said, Ron, okay, you got the first 2. Let's go get another 2.
Vandalia defeated Meridian the other night, Monday night, so they played pretty decent ball. So we'll see how
82-57
how
was
they
that
fare
score.
up with the Rangers tonight.
We'll have the national anthem, and then we'll be back with tonight's game. We're spread out just a little bit here on our shot. The camera lady will be here in a little bit. She's playing grandma right now, so that seems to take precedence over everything, including me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have the national anthem. Nice job by that young lady, Billy. I didn't catch her name.
I didn't either.
The Vandalia Vandals. At one guard will be Matthew Wells. He is a 6'4 senior. At the other guard will be number 10, Garrett Austin, a 6'3 senior. At the third guard, number 15, Mitchell Casey, a 6-foot junior. At one forward, number 20, Gage Beal, a 5'11 junior. And at center, Case Goldsmith, a 6'4 junior. So 3 juniors and 2 seniors for this club, the Vandalia Vandals. Now they turn down the lights. The Benton Rangers. The Foxes bought their glow sticks the other night. I'm thinking they should have maybe left them at home.
Green glow sticks.
For the Benton Rangers. At one guard will be number 11, Carson Lewis, a 6'4 senior. At the other guard will be number 12, Reed Bumgart, the 5'10 sophomore. At center will be number 14, Jacob Seidel, the 6'5 junior. And at forward will be number 25, Brad Hammond, the 5'10 senior. And number 32, Reese Johnson, 6'1 junior, will be at the other guard position. So it's the Benton Rangers and the Vandalia Vandals here from Rich Aaron Gym. Help him pull that across there. Help him pull that across there. I tell you what, these kids up here, we're going to have problems.
Yeah, we are.
Coming up here and unplugging my stuff. Ain't going to work good, boys. We're underway, and the tip is controlled by the Benton Rangers. Johnson now with the basketball. He comes left side to Bumgart. Bumgart up top to Seidel, right side to Reese Johnson. Is that about right in your headset, or are we too strong?
No, I'm about right.
Lewis now up top to Johnson. Inside to Seidel. Little jump hook's no good. Rebound pulled out there by the Vandals. That was Austin. Austin now.
You got to remember, I'm a little hard of hearing to begin with.
Okay, well, that's fine. Me too. My wife said I said huh all the time.
Yeah.
Shot down low by Austin. Was the first 2 on the board here tonight. Vandalia on top. Lewis from the free throw line. He drains it.
It's a good-looking shot there.
He's got a nice shot.
He does.
He can elevate. Vandalia now with the basketball. They're in their red unis trimmed in white with stars down the side. Rangers are in the white trimmed in maroon. Johnson down the free throw lane, puts up a little floater from about 8, and the Rangers on top, 4-2. Nobody stopped the basketball.
You know, it was plays like that and shots like that, him just coast to coast, and killed the Foxes the other night.
Oh, yeah. Vandalia now with the basketball. Rangers come out in the man-to-man night tonight. Last night it was a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Vandalia, that is Austin. He spins, and I tell you what, he's a nice-looking player for this team.
He is.
Johnson quickly up the floor to the other end, kicks it out to Lewis for 3. And the Rangers look like they got their shooting eye on, 7-4.
If Benton gets to firing on all cylinders, they'll be hard to beat. But it looks like Vandalia is trying to match them.
That's Matthew Wells on the other end. He says, what you can do, I can do.
Yeah.
7-7, 5:49 to play here. Hammond to Lewis to Johnson. Takes it down, flips it down low to Seidel. He's going to be fouled. Johnson could have shot that ball himself right there, and he kicked it down low.
Garrett Austin, his first foul.
Reese Johnson going to inbound it. He comes in to Lewis on a little quick deal, and they didn't get it down, but he got his own rebound, switched hands, and scores. Carson Lewis makes it 9-7 in favor of the Rangers. Quickly up here on the other end now, it is Austin. Up top now he goes to Goldsmith. Down in the corner to Wells. Excuse me, back up top to Austin. Left side to number 20, that was Beal, and we got a travel. Turnover back to the Rangers. They lead 9-7, 5:12 to play, first quarter. This Vandalia team looks like they're going to be a good addition, Billy.
Yeah, they will.
And what's nice is nobody plays them. None of the teams.
Nope.
Benton has tried to do that. They've always tried to keep where you don't have a bunch of conference teams playing each other.
And you know, nobody plays Meridian either, do they?
No, that shot was by Seidel, was no good. No, I don't think anybody here.
Does anybody play Pinckneyville?
No.
Benton's
they're in different sides.
Yeah.
Of the river to river.
So, you know, you're looking at.
Wells now, he goes to Beal. Inside they go to number 15, that's Casey. Back up top now to Austin. Around the horn they go. Down low. Shot put up by Goldsmith. Blocked by Seidel. Last touch by Seidel. It'll be Vandals basketball. White McClintock in for Seidel. Way out top they go, almost stolen away. Wells now. He comes right side. That shot was put up by Beal. Lewis with the rebound. Benton quickly to the front court. Shot by Johnson's no good. Pulled out of there by Austin. Austin now with the basketball. He goes up top to Casey. Over they go around the horn. Down on the baseline to Wells. Now up top to Austin. He's trying to work. He's cut off. Kicks it back out top. Shot put up by Wells is no good. Rebound to Reese Johnson. Johnson goes right side to Lewis. Lewis trying to shake and bake a little bit. Up top to Bumgart. Over to Johnson, now to Hammond. Back up top to Lewis. Over to McClintock. Oh, McClintock. Down low they go. Shots
blocked.
blocked.
3:26 to go.
Nice block by Wells. Vandalia now on the attack. That is Wells with the basketball. He comes over to Casey. Up top they go to Goldsmith. Inside to Austin. His turnaround shot's no good. Tipped around. Going to have a foul on Lewis, I believe.
Yep.
Be out of bounds to the Vandals. Coming in for the Vandals is number 11. Satterweight. That's how the announcer said it too, so I guess I must be right. Or we're both wrong, one or the other. Off the hands of the Vandals, back to the Rangers. Coming in for the Rangers is number 4, Blake Stewart. Johnson now with the basketball. Go ahead. You can use that if you need it for a minute. Stewart now up top to Bumgard. Over he comes left side to Johnson. Reese Johnson on the dribble. Takes it down the lane. He's cut off. Flips it to Stewart coming to the goal. His shot's no good. Going to have a foul on McClintock. It'll be out of bounds to the Vandals. Looks like the Rangers are going to try a little pressure now. 2:38 to play, first quarter action. Set to trigger Garrett Austin. Him and Satterweight.
It's only 9-7 with 2:25 to go, but they've been a lot of action.
Down low, shot put up, knocked out of the hands of Austin. It'll be Vandal basketball. Austin on a drive to the basket. I thought he was going to leave that one short, but it rolled up and over.
It did too.
9-9, 2:15.
He got the shooter's roll on that one, didn't he?
Not many times you hit the bottom of the rim and it'll roll up over the top and fall in.
Yeah.
Stewart down low to McClintock, and he scores. 11-9, back and forth we go. 2 minutes to play. We got a good one going here.
We got a good one.
Wells now, or Austin, pardon me, with the basketball. Has it knocked away. Johnson outlets it to Lewis, and that's just ball awareness. As soon as he caught the ball, he looked to see who was streaking to the goal.
Now this is some of this Benton pressure that they was putting on the Foxes the other night.
And another steal, back-to-back turnovers. Lewis loses it. Lost it off the fingertips, out of bounds, back to the Vandals. Boy, they missed a good opportunity there.
Benton's first turnover.
We got a timeout. We'll take one, too.
Just a minute.
Alton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizza such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
Back here at Rich Herron, 13-9, Billy. We've got a good game going
here. Got a
here.
real good game. It's been exciting to watch. Fast pace. How'd you say Satterweight? Satterweight.
And don't ask me if that's right. Casey's going to be fouled.
Don't ask if that's right.
And if it's not, I apologize to all his grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles. I didn't see that name on there, or I'd ask somebody. And it comes now to Casey. Casey with the basketball. We're down to 126. He goes inside to Austin. Back up top to Casey. Back to Austin. Inside, coming to the basket, is Mitchell Casey, and he's going to be fouled by McClintock. That'll be 2 on him. Going to the free throw line will be Mitchell Casey. The Vandals trail 13-9, 1:16 left. First quarter. free throws off the iron, no good.
Well, with the exception of Carterville the other night, we've not seen a lot of, throughout the whole year, a lot of good free throw shooting. Benton was 10 for 17 against Hamilton County. That's not really all.
Oh, no.
That great.
No. The 15-foot shot is lost in the game of basketball. Hammond finds McClintock down on the low box, and he was able to finish. Makes it 15-10.
1 minute to go.
Under a minute. Vandalia with the basketball. That is Wells. He gets called for a travel.
It looks like to me they're letting them bang a little bit. I kind of thought a foul created that turnover right there.
Well, I was kind of like you. It looked to me like the push could have resulted in the travel.
Yeah, they're letting them bang a little bit. I don't know.
Stewart now. He goes to Hammond. Over left side to Johnson. Back up top to Hammond. Now over to McClintock. Back to Johnson for three. It's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Casey. We're down to the final 27 seconds. Vandalia working it around. Up top they go to Route.
Satterwaite.
Shot by Seidel.
Johnson caught Seidel right there at the last second.
Makes it 17-15. 17-12. We'll be back.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
All right, back here at Rich Herron. We're getting ready to start the second quarter, Billy. Pretty good first quarter.
It was exciting to watch. When our Foxes ain't in it, it's like, all right, I hope it's a good game because, you're not really pulling for anybody. You're neutral, and it's been an exciting game. Speaking of the Foxes, they've just come in. They're sitting right up here to my right.
Checking out their upcoming opponents. They played Benton last night. They'll have Pinckneyville, and they'll have Vandalia, Cesar, and Meridian, I think. I'm not sure that's the order, but that's who they'll have left to play after tonight. Vandalia will have the basketball to.
Did you get that text?
Yeah. And it comes to Casey.
He almost double dribbled.
Satterwaite, his shot's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Lewis to Johnson. Now over to Bumgard, who's wide open. His three's off the iron, no good. Seidel with the rebound. He throws it out to Lewis. His three is good. Rangers ain't afraid to put it up. 20-12. Stolen away by Johnson. His shot's no good. Goes through two Vandalia's hands back to Johnson, and he scores. What a bad break for the Vandals.
They've got 6 turnovers.
Up to Wells. Bounces it off the
7.
Bounces it off the foot of Rout.
So that Benton Ranger pressure is taking a toll on them also.
Yep. I tell you,
and they've spread it out to a 10-point lead now.
They give you some pretty good pressure.
Yeah.
They just kept pushing the Foxes toward the half line in that zone last night. 22-12 here, 7:05. Johnson down in the corner to Hammond. Hammond drives baseline, throws up a little floater, no good. Seidel with a stick back, it's no good. Good offensive rebound, he just couldn't finish. Here come the Vandals. Wells now, he goes right side to Wells. Stolen away again by the Rangers. Johnson quickly to the front court, he pulls up from 8, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Matthew Wells, or Garrett Austin, number 10. Austin wears 10. Vandals on the dribble. Satterwhite up top now to Wells. Over he comes. Inside to Austin. Skips it across. For three, Matthew Wells. And the Vandals needed that. It cuts it to a 7-point lead, 22-15, 6:04 to play.
And they need a stop here, too.
Bumgart's going to get a little easy shot. It didn't go, but, man, I thought Seidel was all over his back. No call. Down low to Seidel off the feed from Hammond, and he scores. They're letting them play, I'll say that. Get you a saddle and ride tonight.
Maybe they've got an 8:30 game someplace.
Stolen away by Seidel. Willie.
Oh, I didn't know if he's going to make it or not.
That thing almost come off there.
Yeah.
26-15, another turnover on the Vandals.
That's 9, Danny.
Wells. Almost another one there. And there is finally. Johnson reaches in there and steals it. Back the other way. His shot's no good. Austin with the rebound. We're going to have a timeout. We'll take one too.
Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics are pleased to welcome new providers to our Carmi Family Clinic on Oak Street. Jamie Jacobs is a family nurse practitioner that not only calls White County home, but has 5 years of critical care experience. Also new to our team, internist Dr. Brett Schwarm has decades of expertise in providing adult and pediatric care. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic has you covered. Plus, don't forget, weekend walk-in clinics on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. It really is all about your health at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic.
Welcome back here to Rich Heron, 26-15, 5-14. Rangers pressure doing some damage now.
It is. They got 10 turnovers compared. Benton's only turned it over one time.
Wells with the basketball for the Vandals. He comes up top to Goldsmith. Down in the corner they come to Austin. His shot's no good. Tipped around. Seidel high for the rebound. He clears it to Hammond. Hammond goes up the left side of the floor down to McClintock. Now around the horn they go to Bumgart. Bumgart down on the corner to Seidel. He skips it over to Hammond. He takes it in, stops and pops from 10 and scores. I tell you what, he's got a nice shot, Brad Hammond does.
Yep. Little left-hander, too.
He just elevated. Here comes the double team. Finally, they're going to get Bumgart for a foul. Two timeouts been used by the Vandals so far, trying to stop the bleeding. In it comes to Austin. Back over they go now to Casey. Casey trying to make something happen up top. He goes to Beal, now to Austin. Almost throws it away, but Casey tracks it down. Rangers in a man-to-man. Inside to Austin. Kicks it out in the corner here. Shot put up by Goldsmith's no good. And back the other way we come. Hammond to Bumgart to McClintock. It's blocked by number 4, Lack, who's in the game.
Now, see, I like that no call right there. That was a block from behind with nobody at all. Nobody's touching nobody, and they let it play out.
Lack, he comes right side to Austin.
Sometimes you'll want somebody to blow the whistle, just because he's from behind him.
As long as there ain't any contact, let him play.
Yeah.
Shot down low by Lack, Chase Lack. Cuts it to 11-point game. Vandals needed that. 3:21 to play here. 28-17, Rangers on top. McClintock down low to Seidel. Little turnaround hook shot's no good. A rebound pulled out there by Casey. Casey quickly up in the front court. Going to have a shot put up by Beal. It's no good, but he's going to be fouled by Seidel. Going to the free throw line, Gage Beal. rattled the first one in. But in the scoreboards, it still looks like a swish. 28-18, 10-point game. One more. Short. Rebound by Bumgart.
As Danny would say, 1 for 2.
1 for 2. That's a pretty common denominator this season. If you get to say 2 out of 2 very much, you don't say that. See in a game how many times you say 1 out of 2 versus 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
Stewart now with the basketball to Hammond. Out in the corner to Bumgart. Bumgart takes it to the rack, throws up a little shot. It comes out. Stewart gets the rebound. It's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Goldsmith. Up in the front court they come. That shot's put up and in by Gage Beal. Vandals trying to chip away at it. They got it under 10. Now you want to get it to 5. That's your next goal.
Yep.
Bumgart, he beats him baseline. He's going to be fouled by Beal, and Reed Bumgart to go to the line. Bumgart will have a couple. In and out, no good.
We're going to be 1 for 2?
That would be my guess.
No,
for 2.
0 for 2.
28-20. Quickly back the other way come the Vandals. That is Casey with the basketball. He goes right side to Wells, back to Casey. Now over they go to Goldsmith. Down in the corner to shot there was put up by Root. (28-22). Hammond now with the ball to Johnson. 1:39. Now to Stewart. Over they come to Lewis. Hammond up top to Reese Johnson. Right side to Bumgart. They skip it over to Carson Lewis for 3. Man, he's hit a big shot every time the Rangers have needed one tonight.
That's his 3rd triple of the night.
31-22. Vandals with the basketball now. That is Casey. He's cut off. Kicks it outside to Lack. Back to Casey. Down in the corner they go to Wells. Shot up on top by Lack's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Bumgart. He finds Johnson. 3-on-2. Shot from Hammond from in the corner is no good. Going to have a foul on Stewart.
2 on Blake.
Going to the free throw line. Mitchell Casey. 42 seconds left here in the half. Bobby Blondie will join me at halftime if he doesn't forget, and we'll talk about the Bob Blondie Sportsmanship Award. First one is good. 31-23. 42 seconds left here. Bobby ain't forgot me. He's sitting here waiting. He's a good man.
Yep.
Second
1
one's
for
no
2.
good. 1 for 2. Reese Johnson now. Will the Rangers go for the last one? Vandals trying to trap him a little bit.
He does know this is a Cubs headset, don't he?
I don't know. They kick it out to Bumgart. Now to Johnson. Around the horn they go to Hammond.
If you get a chance, ask him the story about the Cubs drafting his dad back in the day.
Bumgart now with the basketball. Maybe I'll just let you interview him. I'm not much on talking to you Cub fans. Down low to Seidel. He's going to be fouled. He'll go for the and one. That's a big bucket for the Rangers with 3.2 left.
Fouls on Beal, his second.
Seidel for the and one.
He's got 8 points so far. 9.
Got it. One of the biggest leads of the night for the Rangers. Shots no good. And your halftime score, 34 for the Benton Rangers, 23 for the Vandalia Vandals. We'll take a quick break. We'll get Bobby loaded up here, and we'll have a conversation with him.
Valpo Home Furnishings has been serving the area for nearly 30 years with quality furniture, appliances, and bedding. Their goal at Valpo Home Furnishings is to give you a great selection of home furnishings, appliances, and bedding at a great price with outstanding hometown customer service. If you're in the market for new or updated furniture, appliances, or bedding, check out the selection at Valpo's, 103 East Main Street on the south side of the square in McLeansboro, and visit their website at valpohomefurnishings.com.
Welcome back here to Rich Heron Gym. Folks, I got news for you. The Cubs fans are plotting against me over here on the side. There ain't something right about this. I'm getting double and triple teamed here by the Cubs guys. Bobby Blondie, welcome. Glad you could join us tonight, my good friend.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk a little bit about something pretty special that you have going on here, the Bob Blondie Sportsmanship Award.
Yeah, Dad died. This will be have you looked at this, how many years it is?
I ain't even looked, Bobby.
I think it's 22, but I'm not 100% sure. And I was talking to actually Don Smith, I think, our AD and principal, coach and AD at the time. And Rod Schertz and I were talking along with him, and I want to know how we could honor my dad. And I think Rod's the one that suggested the Sportsmanship Award. during the week of the B.I.T. because I was telling Danny Zawinski Saturday, I was thinking about the players my dad really liked and loved all the McLeansboro guys. Believe it or not, he loved Kurt Reed. I don't know how anybody can do that, but loved David Lee, and actually a lot of those guys he worked high school and college.
Right.
He had Sloan at Evansville. He had Kurt at McHenry, David at Southern. I forgot who else. But anyway, he worked some Mock's football games at SIU. But I thought of Coleman Carradine and Mount Vernon. I don't know if you're old enough to remember him or not. And then he played at Western, and I actually got to see his last game he played at Western. 5'7" and dunked the ball with two hands on his last basket in college.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, and then the other one was Itchy Jones. I mean, these guys that I thought of.
Yeah.
Played at Heron, of course, played at SIU and coached. And Dad always thought he was – Itchy tells me this all the time. Called him being a little Italian boy because we're Italian. Itchy goes, no, Bob, I'm Lebanese. Well, Dad would never pay – Dad still called him Italian. But anyways, way to honor him. And Jim Muir brought up the fact of keeping his name alive, even though I had the same name. But,
right.
Most people nowadays don't even remember him officiating. So he worked 50 years, worked state finals, and football didn't have playoffs back in those days. And so it's just
well,
the way.
Speaking of 50 years, how many have you got?
52.
52.
Started
Congratulations.
In 67. Thank you. Feel phenomenal. I limp a little bit. I don't hurt. I tell everybody this now, and I wish I could put a sign. Remember when Bob Gibson broke his leg and he put a sign on his – I broke my leg and I'll be back around whatever it was. I'm going to put a sign on my chest that says, I have a slight case of MS, but I'm fine. I don't hurt. I just limp a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still run about 30 miles a week. I do this 4 or 5 nights a week, and I still coach baseball with a referee with one son and coach baseball with the other one. So I really have never felt better in my life. I'm 70 years old, and I just feel phenomenal. I think I'm going to go a couple more years. I mean, I really have unless they quit hiring me. If they quit hiring me, I guess I'll quit going. But
as long as they let you come, you'll keep coming.
Well,
Bobby, officiating has been something that's been good to your family.
It has.
It's been a lot of enjoyment for you.
Very
You've been able to stay connected to the game. But talk about probably one of the most special moments I ever saw. Right down here.
Absolutely.
Right down there next to that handrail.
Unbelievable.
I was sitting right here where we're at, and I seen the whole thing right there.
I was up there talking to I remember who I was talking to, and I sat and watched it. And as I'm watching it, I'm going, that's not really happening. And the longer it went, of course, the more enjoyable they got, and the more I cry every time I talk about it. But Chris Williams from K-Rolls, back when K-Roll was here, ran into Charlie Pendle's mom,
mother.
Super Fox's mom, knocked her fox off her lap, and picked the fox up, dusted it off, handed it back to her, patted her on the back, and wouldn't leave. And I don't know if you noticed the referee, I don't remember who it was at the time, was trying to put the ball in play, and he wouldn't take the ball.
Yeah.
He wanted to stand there and make sure she was okay.
He was wanting to make sure that she was fine.
And that's one of the most unreal things I've ever seen. And so
he was really concerned about hitting this lady.
He was very concerned. And you're thinking, this is a teenage boy playing and it was a tie ball game at the time.
Yeah.
So Jim Muir said it was the only time he's ever going to get mad at me if I didn't give him the award. But here, I let all you guys vote on it, media, referees, coaches, anybody has anything to do with the tournament, I let him come in and vote. Mm-hmm. And he did win the bout. He did win it.
Well, that was such a touching thing. Everybody in the gym.
Oh my gosh!
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. If you'd gave it to anybody in this, you'd have been the number one public enemy in the gym. Man.
So Larry Baldwin,
you didn't even need to count the votes.
Larry Baldwin's been a friend of mine forever. I just love him to death. And he's standing in the corner there, and I'm looking for the kid. That's when I gave it away. I think at halftime of that last game, which since we've changed. And I said, Larry, where's Chris at? He goes, he's up there, but we're getting ready to leave. I said, no, you're not. I said, I'll tell you what, he'll either spend the night with me, he can have one of my cars to drive home. He's not going to leave. If you need to leave, you leave and I'll take him home. He's going to get this award. He went, oh. He said, okay. I said, so whatever you need to do, if I need to take him home, I'll give him a car. He can spend the night at my house. I don't care. He's going to stay and get that award. So anyway, I go up and explain it to him. He goes, he's kind of looking at me, and I told him who my dad was. And I said he played when Larry played, or referee when Larry played. And he goes, you mean everybody wouldn't do that? I said, no, everybody wouldn't do that. One of the most polite kids of it. Well, then later on that year, Jim Muir wrote an article about it in the Southern, or the Benton News, one or the other. I come to find out the kid was homeless.
Really?
He didn't have a family, And Larry never knew where he was going to be. So I found out on the last night of the year, they were playing a home game. My boys and I were actually refereeing at Meridian that night. It's only 7 miles away. And I said, can we give him something so we can put this in the trophy case with his name on it? He goes, absolutely. So I prepared a plaque with Jim Muir's article, and the gym was full. It was packed. I forgot who they were playing. And we had a presentation in front of only Baldwin wouldn't let me talk. He just kept talking and talking. Finally, I said, would you shut up and let me talk? So we gave him the award down. It's in the trophy case of the K-Roll High School. Yeah.
Well, Bobby, that's just some of the great things. You sit back and you look at the kids that have won that award. Pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. I saw Keith Welch this weekend. His son was playing out at Carterville. Brett's son was playing down there, and we talked a long time about it because he had a brother that won it too, and Keith won it twice actually.
Yeah.
And just the kids that have come through here. I really hate the fact that we don't give it to one Pinckneyville kid, but they play so hard and they're so intense. It's not. I don't think it's anything about. Their demeanor is a little bit different than everybody else because they're so dadgum good and they just really are. It's not like they're not bad kids at all. We gave it to the Cassidy, who's
Cassidy.
I think he works for the Cardinals now.
Really?
I believe he does. I think so.
Kind of lost track of him after he got out of St. Louis U.
I try to keep track of the ones that we've given it to, and I still run into a few of them. But I've gotten some nice letters from people, and the Welch's mom met me in the hall out there, the last one that we gave, and hugged me and was crying. Of course, she got me crying. It doesn't take much for me to cry anymore, especially talking about my dad. But that's been dad refereed all over the state of Illinois, and Murray, Evansville, SEMO, Eastern. He worked the small division one back in those days, and I've still had people come up to me, and I had a lady the other night at Ziegler, was older than I am, and said, "You obviously are Bob Blondie's boy." Well, yeah, I am. But it's been rewarding for me and my dad.
Oh yeah, well, even your sons, they were involved, both of them. Now just Robbie does.
Just Robbie. Brett couldn't stand it.
And
he had a hard time handling the people yelling the scrimmage.
Well, the pressure of it, it's not cut out for everybody.
It is not. And we chase a lot of good people away from it, I tell you.
Well, you're right, Bobby. There's a lot of people, and folks need to sit back and need to think about this because there's going to be a big shortage in officiating.
No, there already is. It's right now the smallest. In the last 10 years, we have the fewest number of officials, not in just Illinois, but in the whole United States.
Yeah.
The average age of an official right now is 57.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's some older guys going to leave again at the end of the year.
We lost about 6 already this year.
And
like I said, I'll probably go a couple more years. I really haven't set a time. And, hey, I might quit tomorrow night. I just don't know.
Well, a person never knows.
No, you don't
when
know.
It gets to I told people, they said, what do you do this for? And I said, it's my time away from the farm. I love the game of basketball. I like to be around kids. But I said, I'm going to tell you what, folks, when it becomes unfun, I will close that thing down. I'll pack them in them bags, and I'll go home, and that'll be the end of this. That'll be the end of this story.
I said, but, I don't really like the game of basketball anymore. Nothing against anybody, but I love seeing everybody. I love being around the kids. I love the interaction with the fans, as you can tell by talking to I told that Vandalia coach, he didn't know me, and I said, I don't want to offend you in any way, but I will talk to the crowd while the game's going on. He goes, I don't care.
Yeah.
I said, well, I know 90% of the people in here, so I'm going to speak to them.
That's right.
I won't do it while the game's going on, but
yeah. Well, Bobby, appreciate your time.
I appreciate you honoring me, and thank you very much. I
always appreciate it. I value your friendship.
Yep, I do too. Thank you.
All right, that was Bob Blondie. They have the Bob Blondie Sportsmanship Award that will be presented on Saturday, and what a nice honor to keep his father's name alive and the recognition from all the officiating and stuff that their family's done over the years. Bobby's dad officiated for 50 years, and Bobby's now surpassed that. He's on year 52, thinks he may go a couple more, said he feels good. So appreciate him coming by. It'll be interesting to see who comes up with this award, but it's quite an honor for the young men that receive that award. My partner's going to get to be in on the voting this year. We'll see how good he can recognize talent and sportsmanship. He's a Cub fan, so I know he can't recognize talent.
Here we go.
Benton Rangers lead here. You got to get these Cub fans.
Well, sportsmanship, that throws out the Cardinal fans.
Well, it might.
Man, that's right back at him. Uh-oh, there's a
wide open. Man, oh, man. Somebody got lost. I don't know who.
11 for Seidel.
36-23.
I wonder what our Cardinal and Cub viewers think about us.
They probably wonder about us. Probably more than just them two groups of people. Lewis on the other end, and they're Benton Rangers. I'll tell you what, Billy, they always say the first 3 minutes of the second half a lot of times determines the outcome of a ball game, and the Benton Rangers are coming out of the locker room on fire.
That old dreaded third quarter.
38-23.
Lewis has got 17 points.
And if you'd asked me, I'd have said, he's got about 14 or 12.
Yeah.
That shot there was by Matthew Wells for 3. 38-26. Johnson now to Lewis. Back up top to Johnson. Over they go to Bumgart. Now up top to Lewis. Now to Hammond. Johnson to Bumgart. Back over to Johnson. Down the corner to Lewis. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Goldsmith. Up to the front court, go to the Vandals.
Lewis missed that one, but you can tell he's feeling it.
He had a good look.
Yeah.
Inside they go to Goldsmith. Now over to Beal. Back up top to Austin. Now it is Wells with it. Over to Casey. Back door. Casey misses the bunny, but he's going to be fouled by Johnson, I think. Mitchell Casey to the free throw line. Vandals need to take advantage of all these opportunities. First one is good, 38-27. Second one is good also.
2 for 2.
38-28. Vandals trying to hang around here. Now they come in a three-quarter court trap. Johnson gets in trouble. He calls timeout. We'll take one too.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
We'd also like to thank Kelly Electric Heating and Air Conditioning in McLeansboro. If you're having issues with any of those or you need to upgrade, give Andy a call, 643-2752. Back to Axon. Johnson with the basketball. He finds Seidel. Down low to Lewis. Off his feet. Vandalia comes away with it. 38-28. Vandals need a bucket here. That is Wells with the basketball. Inside to Austin. He tried to go inside. The man gets knocked down. Winds up in the hands of Johnson, and he scores. Big swing of events there. Hammond knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vandals. In it comes to Casey. He goes to Beal. Now up top they go around the horn. That was Goldsmith over to Wells. Back up top, shot by Wells from threes off the front of the iron, no good. Bumgart with the long rebound. He finds Johnson. Johnson's down the lane, kicks it out in the corner. Back up to Johnson. Now over they come again to number 11. That is Lewis. Couldn't think of it. Back to Bumgart. Down the corner to Hammonds from 15. Off the iron, no good. Lewis battles for it. He comes up empty. There was a travel, no call.
Yeah. Hammond snuck in there. He didn't see him coming.
Vandals with the basketball. Wells. He goes left side to Casey. Casey on the dribble now. 4:27.
Maybe the official thought, well, Vandalia's had 11 turnovers. That's plenty.
Could have been. Shot put up there by Austin's no good. Rebound. Goldsmith. He kicks it back outside to number 20. That's Beal.
They call that a three, too.
Three. Makes it 40-31. We'll be back in just a bit.
Fender Mender Auto Body has been serving McLeansboro and surrounding communities for 33 years. Fender Mender uses the very latest in technology and techniques that meet or exceed industry standards. Their ICAR and ATEG trained technicians maintain the highest level of proficiency possible through continued education and hands-on training. Scott and Teresa would like to say thank you to all of their customers for the opportunity to serve in your time of need. Fender Mender Auto Body, collision repair from people who care.
Back here to action. The Rangers trying to get across the timeline. Hammond with the basketball. He gets Bumgart. He ball fakes. It's blocked. Seidel's going to be fouled by number 10,
Austin.
Garrett Austin. Jacob Seidel to the free throw line. First one is good. Will it be 2 out of 2 or 1 out of 2?
I don't know. 2.
Got them both. 42-31, Rangers lead, 3:50 to play, third quarter. Stolen away. Bumgart to Lewis. I tell you, Benton's pretty proficient. They love to get up on you.
Yeah,
Here comes the double team. Now Austin almost has it picked away. He gets back to Casey. Bum guard all over him. Round the horn they go now to Austin. He skips it over to Beal. Inside to Austin, through his hands, knocked away. Hammond comes out of there with it. Left side to Seidel, and he started to go to the bucket before he caught the ball. McClintock back in for Seidel. For Vandalia, number 2, Root. Lack. Where's number 4 and 11, Satterwhite. Vandals trying to get it in. Boy, they barely got it in.
They did.
Now Casey with the basketball. Has it poked away, but the Vandals come up with it. That is Satterwhite.
That pressure that the Rangers put on, Vandalia is almost playing out of control part of the time.
Yeah, it makes them play out of control.
Just you don't never know.
Down in the corner they go to Route. Over to Austin. Inside. Nice little ball fake by Casey's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by McClintock.
Got to finish.
44-31, 2:35 to play. Third quarter. Hammond for 3. Off the iron, no good. McClintock with the rebound. Hammond back to the rack, and he scores. Got a timeout. We'll take another one.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard's Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard's Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
We'd also like to thank Bowling & Associates CPAs for all your tax and accounting needs. Contact Kara Bowling or Lynn Smith at Bowling & Associates CPA firm. You can talk to those ladies at 643-3320, or you can go online at bowlingcpa.com. Also, we'd like to thank York Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, for all your medication needs, MTM services, or durable medical equipment. Give the hometown folks, York Pharmacy, a call, 643-3524. Vandalia now out of the timeout. That is Casey with the basketball.
You know, when a team stays 10 or even in single digits, they've always think they got a chance.
Casey can't get the layup down. Somehow they get the rebound.
Vandalia gets about 9 or 10, then Benton goes on about a 4-6-0 run.
Yeah.
It's up to 15 now.
Shot was no good. Johnson comes away with it. Going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on number 2. Rutt, I guess is how he said that. R-U-O-T, folks, however you want to say that. Rangers throw it in the backcourt. Hammond tracks it down, but that was just good hustle right there. Hammond went and got the basketball before it became a turnover. Johnson now with the basketball. Up top he goes to McClintock. Now to Stewart, over to Hammond. Hammond inside to Lewis, poked away from behind. Winds up in the hand of Austin. He clears it to Wells, or Casey, pardon me. Over to Satterwhite. Inside to Austin. He's trying to make something happen. He goes up. His shot's blocked by McClintock. He outlets it to Stewart, and he scores. Rangers just beating him down the floor now.
Yep.
48-31. I think that pressure's taking its toll. Up in the front court, it winds up in the hand of Austin. He waits on his troops. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Satterwhite. Shot put up by Casey is no good. back the other way. We're going to go 50.2. I guess we'll have to start charging them.
I may have to.
Johnson to Bumgart. Down lower to Stewart. Nice little ball fake. No good. Bumgart got the rebound and scores. 50-31. Rangers taking control here in the third quarter. Ron Weimiller's got to be happy with how they played coming out of the half. Stolen away by the Rangers. They'll have a chance to add on to it. Hammond in the front court. He takes it down the lane, flips it down to Stewart, and he got the roll. I thought that one was going to be bottom side and not go.
It just barely creeped in there, you know what?
Rolled up and over. 52-31. Rangers ahead here with 8 seconds to go. 5. Going to have a foul on Blake Stewart.
Third personal on Blake.
Be his third. 52-31 here. 3.6 left. Vandals are going to have to hurry. Shot put up by Wells is no good. And at the end of 3, 52-31, we'll be back.
Beautiful, spacious skies, purple mountains, and amber waves. For more than 70 years, Shelter Insurance has protected families as they've lived, laughed, and loved all of life's beauty. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
It's all about convenient, quality care you can count on at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics. Now offering weekend urgent care hours at 2 convenient locations, Hamilton Memorial's McLeansboro Family Clinic and our Carmi Family Clinic located on Oak Street. Walk in for fast treatment for those unexpected minor injuries and illnesses on Saturday and Sunday. Check out hmhospital.org for McLeansboro and Carmi Family Clinic weekend urgent care hours. It really is all about you at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics.
All right, back here to Rich Herron Alumni Court. We're getting ready to start the final 8 minutes of this first game here tonight. Vandalia gets it in to Austin.
I got a 5 count.
Yeah. Knocked away from behind by Hammond.
Benton outscored Vandalia 18-8 that quarter.
18-8.
Yep,
That's the way to come out in the third quarter if you're the Rangers. Not so much if you're the Vandals. In it comes to Austin. Got a drive. Shot. Short. That was by Chase Goldsmith. His shot was short, and he got his own rebound and scored. 52-33. Hammonds now with the basketball. Inside he goes to McClintock. Down low to Stewart. And, boy, I tell you what, the Rangers are just kind of having their way now. Everything's working. Austin with the basketball. He kicks it out to Lack. Shot put up by Wells. Going to have a blocking foul, they say, on McClintock. Going to the free throw line will be Matthew Wells. (54-33), 7:16 to play here. Game 1, session number 2 from the 47th annual B.I.T tournament. Can you believe it's been 47 years already? 54-34. One more. 1 out of 2 for Wells.
You know, I don't know what he averages a game, but Blake Stewart that comes off the bench for the Rangers, he had 2 against the Foxes the other night. He's got 6 tonight. But that is a good 6th or 7th man for a team. You know it. He's a good ball player. He can start for a lot of teams.
He's the seventh man for this Benton team.
Yeah.
Knocked away by the Vandals. They take it to the other end. Goldsmith gets 2 on a run out. One of the few turnovers on the Rangers tonight. Johnson down low to Stewart. He just goes to his spot and they just keep finding him.
He does. He's a good little ball player.
56-36. Wells with the basketball. Inside they go to Austin. Austin on a turnaround shot. It's off the iron, no good. Bumgart with the rebound. 6:34 to play. Bumgart's just a sophomore, Billy.
Oh, he is.
Hammond inside to Stewart. Down low they go to McClintock. His shot's no good.
I've got Benton down for 5 only turnovers this game.
Yeah. They've not thrown her away much. Down low they go to Austin. Inside he's going to have a foul on Hammond coming to the basket. That'll be Wells. Be out of bounds to the Vandals. Coming in is Seidel and Carson Lewis. (56-36), 6:08 to play. Vandals get it in to Austin. Or pardon me, that was Wells. Now to Austin. Austin from 3. He hits it.
9 for Garrett Austin.
56-39. He's been pretty quiet since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Seidel down the lane, blocked by Wells. Austin was standing out of bounds. Reese Johnson's going to trigger. Reese now with the basketball to Seidel, out in the corner to Bumgart. His shot's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Beal. Beal, around the horn they go to Austin. Into the game is Tarkington. That is, who scored that one?
Case Goldsmith.
Oh, Goldsmith. Stolen away. Going to have a foul on Stewart.
That's his 4th.
Cole Tarkington is
that number 22.
Yeah, let me get this story straight now. He's a 6-foot junior, and his mother is the former Jill Stevens from Hamilton County.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure that is correct. First free throw is no good. At the free throw line is Satterwhite. 1 out of 2. 56-42. He wants to rib me, folks, but I guarantee you I say 1 out of 2 more than I do 2 out of 2. Seidel.
He looked like he was walking a tightrope, didn't he?
Turnover.
Oh, block
by Bumgart.
Beal thought he was down there by himself. Bumgart come from nowhere.
And Alan Teftiller was telling me today that his dad is a big guy. He said that young man may grow quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Said, yeah, he said he's a big guy. I said, well, he's pretty dangerous at the size he is. I can't imagine if he grows. But he's just a sophomore. Lewis now with the basketball. Down in the corner to Seidel. Back up top to Lewis. 4:37 to play. Going to have a foul on Austin. 56-42. You see that on your Hamilton Memorial scoreboard. In the backcourt, it goes to Reese Johnson. Johnson, right side to Lewis, down on the baseline to Seidel. In low to Hammond. Oh, Johnson, he missed him. Too late. Knocked out of bounds by Satterwhite.
He tried to shovel past it in there.
Yeah,
but
he just didn't see him soon enough. Johnson was standing over there wide open. Johnson comes out to Bumgard on the right baseline, up top to Lewis. Lewis down the free throw lane, puts up a little floating shot. It's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Austin. Knocked away by Bumgart, or Lewis, pardon me. Out in the corner they go. Inside, out to Austin. He tries to go up and under and scores. Garrett Austin, 56-44, 3:50 to play. Lewis to Johnson. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on Beal. .345. Be out of bounds to the Rangers. Coming in is number 2, Root. I'll check that out, how we say a couple of these names for sure before the next time they play. Bumgart with the basketball. Up top he goes to Johnson. Now over to Lewis. Inside to Seidel. Seidel almost has his pocket pick. Finally winds up to Johnson. Down low to Bumgart out. Rangers are playing a little catch us if you can now.
I was wondering, 2 possessions ago, I was wondering when they was going to start that.
Johnson down low to Seidel, and he scores. Got him spread out, and Johnson picks him apart.
Yep.
58-44. Down they go to Austin. Up top to Tarkington. Stolen away, almost. Ball's on the floor. Winds up in the hand of Austin. It's out of bounds. Oh, they say last touch by the Rangers. .58-44, 2:54 left here. McClintock back in for Seidel. That is Casey with the basketball. He has his pocket picked. Hammond loses it. Back the other way. They're going to say, this guy's going to say it was touched, knocked out of bounds. Vandalia. Of course, they don't agree with it. Anytime you're awarded,
I thought he got it right the first time, didn't you? Did you see him touch it?
No, I didn't know. Johnson now with the basketball.
I wrote a turnover down.
Back door to Hammond. 60-44.
2 1/4 to play.
Vandals working around. Shot by Austin from 3 is good. Got a timeout. We'll take one too.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Back here at Rich Herron Alumni Court, the Rangers in control, 60-47 with 2:10 left here on day number 2, Billy.
Day number 2.
Hammond going to try to get it in. He finds Johnson. Johnson's going to try to get to the front court. Picks it up. He comes to Hammond.
Saturday will be a big day.
Yes, it will. Be a lot of games in a short period from Friday to Saturday. 1:50 left. Reese Johnson kicks it to McClintock. He just drawed the defense to him. McClintock come to the basket and got rewarded.
No look pass to him, and boom.
Got rewarded for cutting. Vandals now with the basketball. That is Root. Up top now to Wells. Now over to Root. Down the lane goes Casey. He's going to be fouled. Carson Lewis was sitting there waiting for him, and he swatted it up about 4 rows in the bleachers.
Bumgard's second foul.
Mitchell Casey to the free throw line. Got it. 62-48. 1:17 left here. The Rangers are going to move to 2-0. Vandals are going to fall to 1-1.
2 for
Got
2.
them both. Got them both. You ought to say that more than 1 for 2, but it don't work that way.
Nope.
McClintock, he's cut off. Out to Bumgart. Now up top to Hammond. 108 to Johnson. Now to McClintock. Back to Johnson. Back to McClintock. Stop, jump, and hop. His shot's no good. Gets his rebound. Clears it out to Lewis. Under a minute. To Hammond. Now to Johnson. He tried to go low to Bumgart. Stolen away by McClintock. Winds up in the hand of Bumgart. Bumgart over to Johnson. Now he comes over to Hammond. Looks like it might be unless somebody fouls. Bumgart had it blocked by Wells. That's Casey with the basketball. Now he comes to Wells. Skip it across court to Casey. Back up to Wells. A long 3 from downtown's no good. Rebound pulled out there by Johnson. 62-49. That will be your final here tonight. Benton moves to 2-0 with a 62-49 victory. We'll hear from one of our sponsors, and Billy will have us figured up. We'll have to step out, and you'll have to log back in for game number 2.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Billy's working on getting us figured up here. We'd like to thank Larry's Gun Shop, Highway 142 South in McLeansboro. They buy, sell, or trade. They have a complete line of guns and ammunition in there. He's open Tuesday through Thursday, 9 to 6, Friday, Saturday, 9 to 5. You can call them at 643-3060. Don't forget, Going Sales in Dahlgren. For all your Whirlpool or Maytag appliances, they have a complete line of furniture along with Big Dog zero-turn mowers. Give the big dog, David Goins, a call, 736-2790.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
All righty, for the Benton Rangers. Carson Lewis with 19, Reed Bumgart with 2, Jacob Seidel with 15, Brad Hammond with 6, Reese Johnson 6, Wyatt McClintock with 6, and Blake Stewart with 8, for a total of 62 points. The Rangers had 8 turnovers. They were 3 for 5 at the free throw line for 60%. For the Vandals of Vandalia, Matthew Wells 10, Garrett Austin 14, Mitchell Casey 6, Gage Beal and Chase Goldsmith 6 apiece also. Carson Root with 2, Connor Satterwaite with 3, and Chase Lack with 2. They had 16 turnovers. They were 9 for 14 from the free throw line for 64%, for a total of 49 points.
All right, that's the final. We'll step out of here and we'll get ready for game number 2. You'll have to give me a minute, and then you'll have to reload, and we'll be back with